Hey, how's it going? This is Christoph here. The Fallout 4 1.4 beta update, which was released yesterday on Steam, included some general bug fixes, the routine Bethesda thing, and a few new features as well. The 1.4.124 patch actually came with a few fun little updates to the settlement options. Those options include, and I quote from the official 1.4 update patch note, additional art customization added to the workshop, super mutant clutter including meat totems, meat bags, and meat carts, raider clutter including raider poles, cages, and tents, abstract and portrait paintings, variety of new signs, more metal and wood door variations. Sounds like a mouthful, but I'm actually going to show you guys right now on the screen. As you can probably see, the really gory super mutant cards, as well as their bloody little meat bags, which you can craft from. Actually, they'll require you to have some blood bags available. Also, there's the addition of some brand new signs. As you can see, they're actually right under the decorations. These are the biohazard signs, radiation signs, and that's the liquors. Ooh, and these are like the old classic diner signs, and there's several of them actually. Waffles. Let's put it right here, just to showcase you guys. Alright, next up, and books. I've been thinking, now that we're looking at, we're seeing Bethesda constantly updating the game, we can actually see that there are trace of Bethesda learning from the actual modders of the Fallout community. I can see that they're learning from the modders, which is why by the time the first 3 DLCs were announced, and I saw the first, let's see, yep, it was the first 2, I think it's the Automatron and also the Wasteland Workshop mod, and there are a couple of signs right here. I try to position this right, but it seems like it only snaps to walls. There we go. The first 2 DLCs seems very doable by modders, but this is just official. Now we're looking at some of the wall decorations that these pictures, by the way, so you can get them from doing the Cable Family mission. Alright, so those abstract paintings are what the patch note mentioned earlier. These paintings, you can actually find some of them at, I think most of them, at the Institute. Little minor spoiler right there. Yes, though these are actually some of the abstract paintings that you can find on the walls of the Institute. If you walk around in the Institute and go into the bedrooms, and you should be able to see some of those. But now Bethesda's giving me the opportunity to actually place those right in your settlement. So yeah, like I said, Bethesda obviously is learning from their from the modders of their game. So some of those ideas are actually really doable by modders. But what are those? Those are actual. These are the portrait paintings, and look at this. This is the amazing portrait of Napoleon Howard, I believe. Let's see. Is there anything else? Okay. Look at the glorious Napoleon halberd. So glorious. Okay. Anyways, what I was trying to say was that the what I was trying to say is that Bethesda have learned from the modders of the community, and just recently we have heard the news that the official mod support is coming to Fallout 4 this April. So it's gonna be a while, but it's coming though. Alright, so with that smooth transaction, now I shall show you guys some of the miscellaneous objects that you can craft in the new patch. First of all, under the structures, you can build two different cages. A taller one and a smaller one. Okay, and what's this? Alright, so this is the spiked pole. Before the patch, you can only craft one of those, but now it has a few more variations. But sadly, there are a few more that I cannot craft right now because I actually lack one of the crafting material, which is skull. As you can see, there are actually a lot of the spike pole variations. And there's the super mutant totem that we've mentioned briefly earlier. And there's the first variation of the tent. Let me just place it right here, right in the middle. Yep. And this is second variation. Okay, and lastly, I cannot craft. Okay, so I might have to get myself some skulls, and then I can show you guys the later one. As said in the patch note, you do have a few more options when it comes to doors. These are nothing special though. These doors are actually ripped right from the model of the in-game buildings. So yeah, it's nothing really new. Let's see what else. So I thought I'd showcase the ones that I cannot craft at this point as well. So time to pop out the magical console command. Let's look for the code of the skull so we can spawn or add something to our inventory. Let's see. None of those are actually we're not gonna use any of those. Let's flip to the first page, and there we go. That should be the first one right there. Player add item, and what is the reference ID? Right, let's just put 10 of them. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to build the other totem poles, the other poles, spike poles. Right. This is one of them. Nothing really that special, but you do have a few more skulls on the top of the spike. This is the second one, which contains one skull on top. This one is kind of special. Alright, anything else? Last one. It's basically a tent with a spiked pole on one of its corners. Perfect. Alright, now my settlement is looking a little bit Raiders-ish. I can use the flying camera to kind of show you guys the details. It's giving me that Predator vibe. And that is it. That is the patch 1.4. It's now released on Steam for beta testing, and the official release for the PC and the Xbox One, PS4 should come pretty soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one.